Welcome, Captains, to the P1A Shipyard. Weapons hot, deflectors to full. That's right, Captains. We'll be looking at the legendary Avenger Mercworker Battlecruiser. But before we get into all that, here's a look over on what we're going to be doing today. First off, we're going to be looking at ship customization. Then we'll go over the ship layout, the consoles I'm using, ship traits, the bridge officer layout, the ship stats in space, and then we'll run 2 TFOs, ISA, a Highline slot, and then 2 patrols, wanted in the 9th rule. And after all that, I'll give some final thoughts, and that'll be it for today's review. So first off, let's head over to the customization and take a look-see at what we got to work with. If you have not owned any of the Avenger class starships, there is several versions of the vessel. I'll go through all of them just so you know what they look like, so you know what class they are. We have the Arbiter, which very old skins, but still are really nice. We have the Avenger, the Inquiry from Picard, and a new remastered skin of the Battlecruiser that still has released. There is no specialty bridge for this. I am just using the regular New Origin bridge. The windows, there is an Avenger type window style and an Inquiry. The regular windows are, as always, the same as in previous videos. The material, we obviously can apply the Avenger and the Inquiry and the different styles that every other ship has. So I'm not going to waste too much time going through this. I think it would be more beneficial to go through and look at the statistics of the ship over customization. Since there are so many templates of this vessel, you can, as long as you own it, apply the different styles to this ship. So if I wanted to, I could put a different hull on this ship. But Avenger, Inquiry, and stuff like that. We'll cut that for customization. And we'll head over to the UI to take a look at the ship layout. So it is a Mercworker Battlecruiser. So this ship has a 5-3 weapon layout with a regular deflector, impulse, warp, and shields. By default, it comes with 3 device slots and 1 universal console, 4 engineering, 2 science, and 5 tactical. When upgraded to T6X2, you gain 2 additional device slots, making it 5, and 2 additional universal consoles, making it a 3 universal consoles instead of just 1. First off, we'll look at the weapons and what I have inside, since that is majority of where people's attention is. We're running the overlinked phaser quad cannons, which this ship comes with. The specialty with these not these ships, but this weapon is it acts like a phaser. So instead of reacting to rapid fire or anything like that, anytime you activate overload or fire at will, stuff like that, or actually I should say, when beam overload is activated, it counts as cannon rapid fire for this weapon. So you get a bonus for both. Then we're running our normal obliviating phasers for the 2 front and 3 back. Our Terran Task Force phaser beamerang from the Terran Task Force reputation system. And then the Maelstrom Quantum Torpedo, which I just got off of the Legendary Bundle. For our aft weapons, it's all obliviating phasers plus the omnidirectional. Our shield is the Tilly shields. Elite Fleet Plasma Grade Whip Core, the combat engines, and the matter deflector. Universal consoles. We have the assimilated module for increased crit severity and crit chance. The weaponized helic torsion, crit chance and crit, or not crit chance, but the crit severity and phaser damage. Experimental power from Excelsior 2. Domino for the phaser damage and accuracy. The dynamic power redistributor. Timeline stabilizer for the firing cycle haste. Manual infusion circuits. M6 computer for the firing cycle haste and the bonus all damage. And a converter. And then all tactical console slots are using exploiters for crit severity. Since this is a legendary ship, you do get the traits off of the previous vessels, so we'll go ahead and look at that. Reaching tier 5 mastery on this ship, you'll unlock the emergency weapon cycle. Basically, anytime you activate emergency weapons, powered weapons, you get a buff to your firing cycle speed, along with a plus to weapon power cost, negative 50% power cost for 30 seconds. Along with the other trait, weapons hot deflectors to full, which is from the previous lockbox version of this ship, the Avenger. Weapons hot deflectors to full, emergency power to shields, grants secondary shielding, and weapon haste. When you activate it, you get 5% firing cycle haste for 30 seconds and plus 967 secondary shields for 30 seconds. The new trait, which you get from reaching tier 6, is the emergency power abilities grant crit severity. So anytime you activate any kind of emergency power to anything, you get a plus 20% crit severity for 30 seconds. This bonus can stack, increasing by additional 10% per stack, which is very good if you have, say, 2 emergency powers. Emergency power to engines, emergency power to shields, stuff like that. So, if you're an engineer, if you like it, use it. It's very good. We'll pop over the traits. I'll show you at least what I'm running. I'm running the emergency weapon cycle. Aerial wave shield hacking. Robat. Overpowered and overgunned. Heart of Soul. Ship of the line. Vanguard Specialist. We're head over our bridge officer stations. We currently have a Lieutenant Universal Station, Ensign Universal Station, a Commander Engineering / Miracle Worker Station, a Lieutenant Commander Tactical Station, and a Lieutenant Commander Science / Intelligence Station. So overall, I believe this ship is kind of a good mixture of different things. You can get science, you can get plenty of tactical and plenty of engineering in, if that's what you choose to do. I have a good mixture of, I have all intel and Miracle Worker abilities, along with my engineering and tactical stuff. Since this is a intelligence / Miracle Worker, you can get a good bit of buffs off of circle strikes and makes armor synergy if you do it right. So with that being said, we're going to beam up to Sol System and take a look-see at her build. Just looking at the ship, it is a nice, well redesigned they have done. It looks very sleek. Very nice. It's nice to have a nice little deflector in there. So let's go ahead and look at the stats. The ship has 118,000 hull with 108% recharge on repair rate. Shield regenerations at 1,095 shields every 6 seconds, with the shield facings being 8,000. Resistance ratings are all about 39%. For my attack, accuracy ratings at 48, crit chance at 34, and crit severity 295. For movement, since it is a battlecruiser, inertia is 55, flight speed 36, and turn rate is 6.0 degrees a second. So it is a cruiser, so bear in mind it's not going to be the fastest ship, but it can still move quite a bit if it has to. That being said, it's just a nice looking all-around ship. It's very, very sleek compared to the show one. I kind of like how the grills for the impulse engines are laid in. Very laid back. It's fitting. It's very fitting for a battlecruiser style. Where the light bounces off of it, you can see the deflector and the cells writing on it. Just the detail they put into it is phenomenal. It's just a very stunning looking ship. It's very, I don't know, I've always enjoyed running it. Seeing it on the screen, seeing hundreds of them. Yeah, sure, it looks like copy and paste, but it still looks really good. She has a decent turn rate. Like, this isn't terrible for a battlecruiser. Let us know your thoughts down below in the comment section. What you guys think of this ship? Have you used it? Do you own any of them? Do you want to get your hands on it? Have thoughts on maybe what you want to do with it? Stuff like that. Let us know what you think. Alright. Focus up. Let's see. We got the board cube right there. Kobayashi Maru. If you have not watched our previous videos and you've never done Hive Onslaught before, this is a good TFO to test your tankiness slash your DPS due to the fact that there's a sheer large amount of enemies in one small sector. So if you want to test how well your ship can tank along with able to do damage, this is a good place to go do it. We're missing a person. They haven't loaded in yet. Oh no, they're just close.
That formless flesh. Weak.
As you can see, they really like meat for some reason. I do apologize if I go quiet, I'm just trying to focus. Alright, we're on to the next part. I can't see. Oh boy. Just like that, she's got her. Whoever shuttle those are about to find out how quickly they die. Ooh. Ow. Not too bad, not too bad. She was able to do quite a bit. Ooh, she looks like being beaten up. You need to check duty officers. Alright, perfect. Spam click. Alright. You up for ISA? Move on to our next thing. Alright, time for good old ISA. This Maelstrom torpedo is absolutely broken. No offense, anyone who likes it. Like, the amount of damage this thing outputs is insane. way down. It's just a cube. Goodbye, cube. Alright.
Sensors confirm that the transwarp cut.
Not bad, not bad. Didn't take very long. It seems as though our teammates are a little OP as well. On to our last piece. Our 2 patrols and some final thoughts. Let's beat up the Kazon. They're about to get nuked. I wanna watch this. Like, the amount of damage it does is insanity. Orb should not do that much damage.
Looks like our fight got them to notice us. Let's go over and ask if their boss might come out of hiding. Keep concentrating fire on individual ships. Separate.
Yeah, it's a little OP.
We will not go quietly.
Just a little bit. The cannon's a little, it just nuked all of them. It's crazy.
Sensors are picking up small habitations in some of the asteroids, possibly consistent with Volvo's temporary hideout.
The cannon does really a lot of damage. Because just the minute I get through their shields, the cannons take over. It just nukes them. I'm not even buffing it. Oh boy. That's crazy. That is absolutely insane. Enjoy some torpedoes. Yeah, it just that's crazy. They've nerfed and buffed this thing so many times.
That's got it. Excellent work. We'll send over a
That was crazy.
take the suspect into custody.
Yeah, holy crap, the amount of damage.
Thank you for your we have
What's your guys' thoughts on the Maelstrom? Like, do you like it? Do you despise it? It does have a pretty decent amount of time to recharge.
Looks like there was
Like 30 seconds.
The Carter is ready to assist you.
Lead the way. The Shipyard will follow.
Leave enough of their ships for salvage. I'll be under close.
Reading a single Ferengi vessel. Marauder.
Look at the amount of blue that goes out. And they all died. That's crazy. That is so broken. It's so broken. Alright. Launch damage. You can run all you like, but you ain't getting far.
unless you want to be our next hunt.
Oh my god. Just, I'm watching. Nuked, and nuked.
Does anyone ever want to be hunted by Avenger?
It just got nuked. 152,000 damage. Did you guys see that number? That's ridiculous. A torpedo should not have that much power.
I'll add a cask of free supernova imperial
I want
Romulan
to see. Here you go. Oh, didn't fire. What the heck? That's weird. I'm not worth the hunt, but you are. And they're all going to I see why everyone loves it so much. You know, recharge Mr. Torpedo anytime today would be nice. I mean, our health and everything's holding up. I'm gonna start reversing because we're getting too flustered. You're seeing it fire. That's weird. Just an absolute cluster. And it's over. Or not. Oh, there they go. He dead. Jeez, this thing is crazy. Look at all the free items. I like free stuff. You guys like free stuff? I like free stuff. The free stuff, give it. Alright. Enter hell. Get the heck out of here. Alright. So, some final thoughts on the ship. It's a very... If you're looking for a ship that can do DPS and be a tank, this is a ship I would seek getting out. Along with it, the traits it comes with from the other ships is still really nice, especially the ship of the line. Being able to get an extra 30% crit severity from just activating emergency power to anything is really good. If you want something like that, this is the ship you're going to want. It can tank pretty well. It has some decent defense settings and stuff like that. You can get your crit resistance up and stuff like that. You can get that all up. So you can't be damaged as hard when fighting certain things. That being said, well, captains, that's it for today's Priority 1 Shipyard. I thank you all for joining me on today's review. I wish you all have a great day, and I'll see you all among the stars.